Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, and if you're new here, this is Constellation Library. So today I have a bit of an announcement to make that I am pretty excited about and that has been in the works for well over a month. My very good friend Emma from Emma's Bookshelves and I are going to be hosting a read-along, and the read-along is called the Winternightalong, and it is going to be centered around the Winternight Trilogy by Katherine Arden. There are obviously 3 books, which are The Bear and the Nightingale, The Girl in the Tower, and The Winter of the Witch. Now, this idea came from a conversation that Emma and I had in the comment section of one of her recent YouTube videos. I mentioned that I was going to be getting the Fairy Loot editions of these books and that I was just going to do a reread because I actually have never read the 3rd one in the series before, and it has been a really long time since I read the 2nd one, and that took me a long time to even read because I just was not in the mood at the time to read it and just kind of slogged through it. It wasn't anything against the book, it was my headspace at the time. So I am pretty happy to say that I'm feeling really good. I want to get through this series. I want to immerse myself back in this world, and what better time to do it than during the winter. So the way that this readathon is going to work is that Emma and I will be updating you on the Instagram and Twitter pages that we have created for the read-along, and they are going to be linked down in the description box, so please make sure that you check those out, along with a link to Emma's channel. I know that she's going to be uploading an announcement video as well, and that could happen any day now. It may even be up by the time you see this, so make sure you go and give her channel a look and check that video out as well. But so just to kind of give you an idea of the way that the readathon is going to work, readathon, read-along, interchangeable. I'm probably going to say both, so sorry. So December 1st is when it's going to start. We're going to start with The Bear and the Nightingale, of course, and we'll be reading this from December 1st to the 31st. At least once during the month, there is going to be a reading sprint, and then probably a few days after the 31st, we will have our live show for the book. All that information is going to be updated on the Winternightalong Instagram page and Twitter account, which I will link down in the description box as well for you to reference. If you should need any information that you don't know, you can check there. Additionally, in January, we're going to start reading The Girl in the Tower. So January 1st through the 31st, we'll be reading this one. Again, we'll have a reading sprint, and then we'll have the live show following the month. And then finally, we will be reading in February from the 1st to the 28th. I don't think it's a leap year. We're going to be reading Winter of the Witch. And then probably the first couple of days of March, we'll do the live show for that. So I really, really hope that you guys will join Emma and I on this little adventure. I will say that this is not a unique read-along idea. I believe that Meg with Books did this last year or the year before. So if you have already participated in Meg's read-along, that's amazing. This one is for anyone who maybe didn't know what was going on at the time. I didn't know when I came up with the idea to do a read-along. I hadn't realized that that was a thing, but it definitely has happened before. I'll link her video in the description box too if you'd like to see what she had said. I think hers ran from November through January. So that is a thing. But we are going to be hosting from December to February. And we're just really, really excited about it. Both of us really enjoyed what we've read of this series. It's one of those that's really atmospheric. It is perfect for winter. I mean, obviously it's the Winternight Trilogy, and it takes place in Russia during the winter. So the snow, the aesthetic, the cozy fires, all that sort of thing are really prevalent in this book. And I think that if you are a person who likes to relax on the couch with a warm blanket and a cup of tea or coffee and a nice warm sweater and get into a good book on a snowy day, that this one will definitely be perfect for that. It's just so atmospheric, so rich and lush with the descriptions, and it's just really a great series. I think that it's immersive and something that can appeal to anyone, even if you're not usually a big fantasy reader. I think that you could like this series. So there's not really anything I can say that hasn't been said 1,000 times on BookTube about these books, but if you are someone who's never heard of them or really hasn't put too much thought into reading them, I will let you know that they are fantasy. They're based on Russian folklore. The main character's name is Vasya, and she is a girl who lives in a remote village in the Russian wilderness, essentially. Everything is covered in snow, and winter is really harsh, And the people of this village, a lot of them pray to and leave offerings to these spirits that are part of the belief set, the old magic kind of belief set of the people. And eventually throughout the story, there is a priest who I believe is Catholic that comes to the village to try to convert them and get them out of the old ways. Vasya, the main character, she is one of the main ones who can see these entities that are of the old magic. She believes in the old ways, and she does not like this newcomer. They have come and kind of upended everything in the town. In addition to that, you also have Morozko, who is essentially a frost demon that Vasya encounters during her travels in these books. And he plays, you know, a central role. There's a bit of a romantic element there. And just all in all, it's a really great story, very interesting, very intriguing. And I hope that you guys will join us as we do our reread of it, as we do the read along of it. I really think that you'll like it. So that's that. Hopefully that was a thorough enough explanation. Like I said, Emma will be uploading her own video for this on her channel. It may be already there, so you should definitely go and check her out. I will link her channel down in the description as well. And yeah, follow us on Instagram, and it is Winternightalong on Instagram, and I believe it is Winternightalong 2021 on Twitter. So give those accounts a follow if you would like to be up to date on any of the scheduling that we're going to do for reading sprints and for live shows. That'll be where that information will be. So yeah, that's that. I hope that you guys will join us and do this read along. It's the first one that Emma and I have ever done. We're really excited about it, and we hope that you guys are excited about it as well, and we can't wait to get started. It's not that long. I'm filming this video on the 17th, so about halfway through November. So we've got some time to get prepared, and then we are ready to start on December 1st. So if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. I'm so happy that you're here, and I can't wait until we get started with this series and getting into Katherine Arden's world. Like, I really think that you guys will be pleased with it if you've never read it before, and if you have read it and you're here anyway, that tells me that you enjoyed it and you want to relive the story all over again. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, there's a little emoji with a person like blowing cold air, and that gives me mad Morozko vibes, so you should totally put that emoji down in the comments if you made it to the end of this video. Otherwise, have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.